Hey there, bots and babes. It's Captain Dolphin coming to you with the 22nd edition of the MSTie Minute, a weekly YouTube series where I talk about things happening in the world of riffing. And this is the Valentine's Day episode. Though when you're single, that doesn't mean much, but that's okay. There's plenty of stuff to love in the world of riffing. So let's dive right in. Let's get to it. This edition of the MSTie Minute. Let's talk about things happening in the fandom of MST3K, riff tracks, and more. As per usual, we will be watching online as part of the Amazing Colossal Watch Together guide, but we are going to be doing something a little bit different because it is Valentine's Day on Wednesday. We're going to be having a riff tracks Twilight Marathon. So I'm sorry in advance, but please join us online Wednesday, pretty much, well, all day Wednesday. We'll be watching Twilight. The folks over at Robot Co-op continue to put out great video game riffing. Formerly Incognito Cinema Warriors, Rick, Nick, Jason, Bethany over there. Funny, hysterical people. Go subscribe to their new YouTube channel and check out some of the latest game riffing that they've got going on. They got some cool new Patreon awards. Not only do they have the COG Pogs, they now have like some little Topsy mutant babies. Looks kind of scary, kind of cool. I want one, but over there you can follow and become a Patreon of Agony Wolf Media and pick you up some cool swag there. The Revival League podcast, dun dun dun, they have released 100 podcast episodes, and they released their 100th this past Tuesday, where they actually, not only they reminisced on the 100 episodes. I was actually I was in the room when we talked about all the podcasts and fun things that had happened. And then there was also the world premiere of Jackie Ray Newman-Jones, who is Little Debbie from Manos, The Hands of Fate. She premieres her podcast, Jackie's Hand of Horror, following that 100th episode, and she's the one who actually interviews Grant Bachoco in the episode, so you want to give it a listen. And I happen to know the very super exciting, super funny original radio play from the Revival League podcast, guys. It comes out like probably the stroke of midnight on the 13th. It is a Telltale Valentine Eddie Poe, written by our good friend Erica Rodriguez and Ryan Smith and Greg Talley and all the gang over at the podcast. Had a lot of fun. I got to write a commercial for that one, so you want to give it a listen once it is released. Let's see, the online Watch Together group. Like I said, on Wednesday, they're going to be watching the Riff Tracks Twilight Marathon. I think it's going to run like a full 3 times in the 24-hour span, so you won't be able to miss it. And then let's see, on Friday, we are going to continue the loving theme when loving lovers love. And in celebration of Joel's birthday, which comes up on the 20th of this month, we're going to have Saturday and Sunday watch all Joel episodes, throw in some other space and some other Joel stuff that he's been in. Hidden America, I think he was on that. So yeah, we're going to watch all Joel because it's his birthday. Over in the UK, they are bringing the Mads over there to London. They have an Indiegogo set up right now. You can go and donate some money and get some really cool prizes. And the Riff Tracks, as you probably already know, are coming there on the 15th in just a couple days. And a group of the folks over there in the UK, they're going to get together either before or after. Check out the link down there and get more information. There is a midnight MST3K meetup in Fairfax, Virginia that's happening Friday, March 2nd. You want to check that out if you are in the Virginia area. Also on Friday, March 2nd, Mystery Drag Queen Theater happening in Seattle, Washington. There are going to be some really funny drag queens riffing through EGOT. Watch out for snakes. Louisville, they have meetups every Thursday and Sunday. Seems to be like Thursday night and Sunday afternoon, so you should be able to catch up with one of them while they sit and watch some MST3K and riff tracks. And then the meetup group in St. Louis, Missouri, they're going to be meeting on February 17th, which is a Saturday. And the Mads are back coming up. They are going to be in Portland. So this is for the Portland meetup group. They're going to be meeting February 23rd, which is when the Mads are going to be there in, again, a couple weeks. This is riffing, live riffing, where you go and sit and watch somebody else riff the movie. So down in front is based out of Chicago, Illinois. They get together and riff a movie once a month. This one, it's going to be February 13th, which is today-ish. They're going to riff Karate Kid Also, February 13th, Cinemasochists, who are in Kansas City, Missouri, they're going to be riffing 50 Shades Darker. And a couple days later, if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, head over to see Cineprob on February 17th. They're going to be riffing Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks. If you didn't know, there's an M. Waverly fan club that you should definitely go check out over on Twitter. They like to do fun little contests, and it's really cool. Let's see. The postcard exchange, if you haven't signed up yet, you can, well, February sign-up's over, sorry. But you can sign up for March and spread postcard-y cheer to MSTies all around the world. If you know of something happening, maybe you've got a meetup coming up, I would love to be able to tell the rest of the fans. So, just shoot me an email, and I'll check it out and spread the word. Okay, let's talk about what's happening with the famous people from our show. I mean, that's the people who made the show and made it what it is, so we need to know what they're doing now. Like I said, Jackie Neiman-Jones, who was Little Debbie in Manos, The Hands of Fate, she has a new podcast called Jackie's Hand of Horror, and you'll want to give a listen to that. And she is going to be at the Cinema Wasteland Movie and Memorabilia Expo in April in Cleveland. I think in Cleveland. Crap, I already forgot where it was. But you got some time. She's gonna be at the show, so you can go see her there. Like I mentioned, Joel's birthday is coming up on the 20th. Be sure to tweet him and Facebook him all the happy, warm birthday wishes. And if you didn't hear, he is in the Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee on Netflix. Episode 19 features our beloved Joel. Riff Tracks, they are going to be in London in a couple days at a live show, riffing 2 movies. That's so really cool for the folks over there. They just released another full-length riff, Invasion of the Animal People. You'll want to go check that one out. Mike Nelson and Connor Stoka, who is a writer for Riff Tracks, they have a podcast called 372 Pages, We'll Never Get Back. They're reading through Armada, which is Ernest Cline's follow-up to Ready Player One. They have a new episode that comes out every Friday, so you'll want to check that out. Speaking of Connor, he has released another book, The Pole Vault Championship of the Entire Universe. I got the link down there. Go pick it up and read it. It's really cool. Frank Conniff, of course, has his books. He's always on Sirius XM. And coming up on Valentine's Day, he's going to be in Astoria, New York for a Valentine's Day show. Speaking of the Mads, Frank and Trace, they are back and touring. The 23rd and 24th, like I said, they're going to be in Portland, Oregon. Then March 2nd, they're going to be in Greenwich, Rhode Island. And March 3rd, they're going to be in Arlington, Massachusetts. And they also have their podcast, Movie Sign with the Mads, Frank Trace and Carolina Hidalgo. They recently talked about the movie Mudbound, and before that, the week before, they talked about The Shape of Water. Jonah Ray, we haven't seen him much lately. I'm sure he's been busy. There is a new movie called Victor Crowley, and Jonah is in the opening scene. The first 5 minutes are available. Click on the link down there and follow that. As you know, Hampton Young has his weekly Suicide Buddies podcast that he puts out that you'll want to give a listen to. Baron Vaughn is on Corporate on Comedy Central, and also he is on Grace and Frankie. I wonder if those are the new Mads. On Netflix, they're season 3, I think, so you can give that a watch. Felicia Day, coming up on Wednesday, she will be playing a character called Puppy on Sci-Fi's Magicians. You want to check that out. She's going to be at the Emerald City Comic Con in March in Seattle, and she's going to go to Poland and go to a Comic Con they have over there. Patton Oswalt, he's in that new show AP Bio on NBC, and on February 27th, he's going to be speaking at the New York Public Library talking about the book his deceased wife wrote. So that would be really fun. Grant Pachoco, like I said, Mr. Waverly, he has a YouTube YouTube channel. You need to go subscribe. Saturday Morning Media. Go click that and sub button and check out the fun family-friendly videos that Grant and the folks over there at Sunday Morning Media have. I think that's it for cast and crew. If you know something, if you spot them, if you get a cool selfie, hey, I'll pop it up here, maybe show it off. We do whatever. I do what I want. I do what I want. Okay, that's it. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and if you haven't gotten that special MSTie something yet, don't worry. It'll be late, but you can still totally order it. Over at the MSTie3K.com store, they have the pre-order for the MSTie3K singles collection, and it includes an exclusive poster. Those are some of the DVDs that never were included in another box set, but that they are still available. So, over at Shout Factory, don't forget from now on, free shipping on orders over $50. Pick you up a couple box sets over there and get the shipping for free. Just saw this afternoon. ThinkGeek has a cool MSTie3K blanket, and it's actually pretty reasonably priced. So, go check it out and pick that up. I'll happily take one if you want to help me keep warm in these cold winter nights. And Zen Monkey Studios, they've got shirts and posters and pens. They usually hit up some of the Comic-Cons. I think they're going to Emerald City Comic-Con. I don't know about if they're doing any exclusive pens this time around like they did with the New York City Comic-Con. But, yeah, go check out Zen Monkey. They're always coming up with cool stuff. I know they got some fun, more pens that are coming down the line. So, I think that's it. I hope you guys all have a happy Valentine's Day. It's really just another day. You know, chocolate makes you fat, flowers die, and jewelry's expensive. I'd rather somebody pay my electric bill. So, anywho, I think that's it for the 22nd edition of the MSTie Minute. Love and Riffs. Cat and Dolphin out.